turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for. Thank
Nigeria is sick. Sultan of Sokoto. Talking about the Sultan of Sokoto, Saad Abubakar III, on Tuesday in Abuja. He made it clear, said, all is not well with Nigeria. Yes. The leader of the Muslim or Islam in Nigeria, said this at the National Unity Conference of the Alumni Association of the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies, the Sultan of Sokoto. He said, the problem of Nigeria could only be addressed by Nigerians. He said that election is not a do or die thing. Yes, he is the head of the Muslims or Islam in the country. He said, if anyone is telling you that everything is well in this country, it's not telling you the truth. The person is economical with the truth. So I went on to say that we have had so many times to say it in front of Mr. President. Things are not normal, and I think to know that you have a problem. You have solved it. Oh, yes, you have solved it if you know you have a problem. So he said, let us continue to talk to one another. Let us not get tired of talking to one another. Abubakar said, he asked Nigerians to see their diversity as an act of God. According to him, God was not wrong to have brought different ethnic groups together. That's the Saad Abubakar III, the Sultan of Sokoto. You see, he said Nigeria is sick. But believe this man at your own peril. They said they have said it to the Buhari's presence that Nigeria is sick. If Nigeria is sick, what is happening? What are you doing about it? You are the leader in this country. You have hijacked everything. You are the president of Nigeria. Buhari is there and you are there. So what are you doing about it if Nigeria is sick? In the first instance, who caused the country to be sick? If Nigeria is sick and we want to treat the symptoms in all honesty, part of the symptoms, the major symptoms is this man talking. His tribe. Of course, they are the major problem in this country. They have held the country down for so many years. Let us face the fact. Since 1970, they have held the country down. They have held the country down. When I talk about northern Nigeria, North has ruled Nigeria. What about North Central States? Are they inclusive? The North has ruled Nigeria. In most parts of Nigeria's lifespan, or Nigeria's time as independent country, the northern Nigeria has ruled. Are we talking about North Central States? No. Not North Central States. North Central States is majorly Christians. We're talking about this other region in the north. They have held the country down for decades. They have ruled Nigeria. And what's the essence? Abacha. The loot of Abacha is still in the hands of is still in the foreign lands. The loot is unprecedented in the history of humanity. Yes, people who control finance and money will tell you that this thing, Abacha loot, is unprecedented. Never seen. You see, the man looted the country dry. Bangida, the same thing. All right. So, and talking about other leaders from the north. You see, so they have held the country down. When they say the country is sick, the symptoms is quite different from the cause of the sickness. The cause of the sickness is different from the symptoms. So the cause of the disease, if you want to cure Nigeria of disease, the Fulani is the cause of the disease, and we'll have to deal with them. So for Saad Abubakar, they thought to say that Nigeria is sick. They are the problem of Nigeria. They are making Nigeria to be sick. And that's why if Nigeria want to treat itself of this disease that the Saad Abubakar, that is Sultan of Sokoto is talking about, the Sultan will be treated too. Because the Sultan is part of the disease that Nigeria is suffering today. So if you believe him at your own peril, they're not serious at all. You see, they're deceiving Nigerians, particularly the southern Nigerians. Those who are playing politics. They say they are governors in the southeast, in the south, in the southwest. They are using their coconut head, but they don't know. The Fulani is using them to advance their cause, to monopolize everything. The northern Nigeria, look at Dangote. Today he's the richest man in Africa. How come? Because they monopolize everything. The economical sector, the economic sector of the country. They dash it to one man. When Obasanjo came, he made Dangote more of billionaire. Goodluck Jonathan came, how he made him more of billionaire. These are the southern people, at the detriment of their own people. When we were talking about Tibet to cement, Obasanjo came and liquidated their cement factory. Liquidated it, and this Dangote cement became the, everywhere in the market. So, and what are we talking about? So, Muhammadu or Saad Abubakar, the Sultan of Sokoto, is talking about Nigeria is sick, and we say, if you believe him at your own peril, and if Nigeria must be treated and Nigeria must get well of this disease they are suffering today, as Saad Abubakar has stated, the Saad Abubakar is part of the disease too. That is what we are saying. We are not abusing anybody. We are not trying to undermine anybody. But what we are saying is true, that Saad Abubakar is part of the disease. Yes, like the Abachas, like those who have ruled the Babangidas, they are part of the problem. They are part of the disease. Nigerians are suffering. They caused more trouble, more harm to the economy of the country. Yes, today Nigeria is at the back seat. Nigeria is in the woods, at the abyss, doldrum, backward country. Yes, thanks to these men, thanks to the Fulani people who have ruled Nigeria for many years, since its independence. Mediocres, they use mediocres everywhere, put in strategical positions, area of economy, finance, industry, military. They put mediocres there. And what are we seeing today in Nigeria? A failed state. A failed state. Who caused it? Is it a spirit? They are human beings that caused it. And these human beings are people who have held positions in the past. And who are those people that held positions in the past? They are the Hausa Fulani people. They have held strategic positions in the past in the country. Since they said the Igbo coup, the 1966 coup was an Igbo coup. They countered it in July 1966. They countered it, and Gowon came on board. After Gowon in 1970, after the war, it has continued. It continued unabated, though Obasanjo interrupted as a southerner. All northerner until 1989. A northerner handed over to a southerner, to Obasanjo, civilian president. So the North has destroyed. What I'm talking about, the North Central. North Central states, they are not included because they have not ruled. We're talking about the other North, the core North. They have held the country down. So they should not come and whip sentiments and deceive the gullible. We cannot be deceived. Sultan of Sokoto said Nigeria is sick, and he knows what is sickening Nigeria.